me talk to you about managed missions. I know everybody gets excited about new technology and new software because we have so much time to study and learn new things, right? Well, I know that's not true, but let me appeal to you to maximize the use of managed missions because it's going to help make your trip go smoother. So what is missions, Matt? What is managed missions? Well, it's a place you're going to be able to create an online tax-deductible fundraising. It's a fundraising tool. So if you need to fundraise, which we're going to talk a little bit about today about how to do that, this is the place that you can make it. You don't have to go old school and write letters and mail them. You can do real time through social media, emails, any electronic ways you can send a link that people can give. So you're going to want to create that if you're fundraising. You can track your progress immediately. When they give, it shows up. And it's also where you're going to store vital information like your passport. All your information we have to have for a boat manifest that Brazil requires, for if your team's doing a hotel, when we buy your airplane tickets, when we buy your travel medical insurance. All of that is why we keep pressing. You have to have this information, managed missions, because we're going to have about 700 people and we can't be contacting you every time we need your personal information. So please make sure everything's filled out. So we do that whenever you fill out your AO Trip application. You should have already done this, but if somehow you're on this call and you haven't filled out your trip application, you can ask your trip leader to send the link, or you can go to our website, amazonoutreach.org, go to the trips tab, find your trip, and the application link will be there as well. And just one quick note, if you don't have a passport yet, all that's required to fill out right now is your passport name. You know what your name is. However, if your name has changed, you've been married, and your passport's still good, then when you fill in your managed missions, you need to go ahead and use your maiden name because your passport has to match your ticket. And if you're not consistent, it could mess up your trip or cost you a lot of money having to buy a brand new ticket. So just make sure that you fill out the passport name that either you're going to be submitting for or the one that's on it now. If it's not the same as your current name because of marriage, adoption, or whatever, then please be consistent with the same name so it doesn't mess up your ticket. You'll publish your public profile. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in just a minute, but that's the name of your online fundraising link. Please put all your meetings, tasks, and goals on your calendar. That will be in your managed missions. And then also managed missions is where you can pay for your trip online. So use the pay for my trip button to make a payment if you've not put your deposit in, or if you're not fundraising and you're paying for it yourself. We'll tell you how to do it by check later, but right now the pay for my trip button is what you'll need to use. And I plan on at the end to do a quick little live crash course on managed missions, but wanted to introduce it to you to say, hey, this tool, once you learn it, is going to be a blessing and make for an easier trip for you.